what I'm trying to explain is that this rides in wave. The Google rides in wave. When you're on top, you're going to know because you're going to start Googling your shit and your website's going to be on top. When you're on top, feed it information, as much as information you can. There's a lot of things that you can do in the Google world, okay? Not in the LinkedIn world, not in the TikTok world, but in the Google world. YouTube Shorts, which Maddie's been doing a lot. Orson did one of those today. I think it was Maddie falling down or something, right, Orson? Okay. There's a YouTube video. There's YouTube Shorts. There's posting on Google My Business and staying on top of that wave by feeding it those three monsters. From those three monsters, you'll do good. Like you'll stay on the wave higher. But once it crashes, then this is what happens. You start joining this group. You start fucking thinking, man, maybe organic's not working. Maybe I should buy ads and shit like that. And you start doing stupid stuff like that. And that's what you don't want to do. And I've warned Maddie, I think I've had 2 conversations with them. I said, post now, because he's on top right now. I can tell. I know Junk Guys Nashville was on top. I know when Orson first started, his website was really, really high. He was getting a lot of phone calls. Now it's kind of slowed down. We're kind of like medium right now. And I'm going to tell you, my business is medium. But fuck, do I get a lot of jobs for fucking Frisco all day, don't I, Orson? All I'm doing is booking jobs for Frisco all day. So I'm still getting the jobs. I think today we booked 3 + 5, 8 jobs. 5 of them went to Junk Guys Frisco. And I ended up keeping 3 of them, and I did my 3. See, that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Y'all got to feed the beast when you're on top. You'll know. Rick, you're going to know. Your phone's fucking going to ring a lot. You're going to know. Okay? Hanario, what's your question?
When you post on a picture on Google My Business, you put your YouTube link on there, or what do you do?
Okay, so there's a little thing on Google My Business that says learn more.
Oh, that's on the update though, not the picture.
No, that's on an update. You can on an update you can put a picture.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah.
Okay, so do that and then put the link.
The regular picture, not in
no, not on the well, not necessarily on the regular picture, right, Brandon? We're talking on updates. Are we talking right, Brandon?
Yes. Updates. You've got basically unlimited characters. You can put the whole YouTube description, copy, paste. You can put the link to the YouTube video. Okay. You're basically like force multiplying the links. You're verifying the links, and Google likes it.
Right. Oh yeah, dude. Google likes it, and I'm telling you, I don't know if it honestly it works. Okay, this is not something that I read from Google. By the way, this is my theory. I've been doing this 17 years now, and this is my theory that I swear to God. And look, it's been confirmed by Brandon. Hanario knows that it's more likely to do it. You know, Google likey. Yeah, Matt. Exactly, Matt.
Yeah. Hey, Ricardo, my website doesn't rank, but this is kind of like a little hack.
Little hacky hack you got?
Yes, sir.
Rick, what's up?
So, like on my YouTube, and I use ChatGPT, I create a 250-word description. You got 5,000 characters you can put in there. And then I have links for all the blogs I have on my website.
Right.
So if I copy paste that entire description, including those blogs and hashtags, put that on the Google Business, on Google Business where you have that. I don't know how many characters. I forget how many characters are.
You can't put that many characters.
So just put the description, the 250-word description with the.
I would put, to be honest with you, I'd put junkbutler.com. That's what I would put. mountainmanservices.com. You know what I mean? That's what I would put. Put your website.
The blog. Okay. So just be limited on the amount that you can put in there, but make sure you put that YouTube URL in there.
Yeah, the link, if you can copy and paste it. And most of the time, you're going to be updating on your phone. 99% of the time, you're going to be updating on your phone.
Right.
Okay, so.
Enough.
All right, so I want to talk about something. I want to change the subject really fast, and it's going to relate to. Does anybody want to talk about something? Hanario, do you still have your hand up? All right, take that shit down, bro, please. Okay, so I want to talk about a subject before we get fucking Hanario. You did it again, you fucker. You just did it again to egg me on. Okay, so the thing is this. Does anybody want to talk about something really quick before we get into our subject today? I got a good subject. I got a good one today.
Why did Orson shave his face?
What did you say?
Orson shaved. Is he trying to be like you? He's trying to.
Oh yeah, Orson.
I got a day off. I got my first day off in 2 months, so I shaved a little bit.
No, you didn't.
My first day in 2 months, bro. It's slowing down, dude. I used to work 7 days a week. Now I
Wait,
only
I
work
saw
6
you
days.
today. I thought you had face
Who
hair.
that 14-year-old
I
was.
did. It's the lighting. No, it's the fucking lighting.
Oh
in here. I
my
still got
God.
facial hair, just not. You see, I switched my webcam one damn day. Everyone's giving me crap.
Hey,
I
Orson.
feel like plugging everything back in.
That damn hot tubs changed his life, man.
Bro, those fucking hot tubs
Orson,
changed
shut
my
up,
life.
shut up for a second, Orson. Run that video and show it on the screen, Orson. Run the video of today while I answer.
Oh, bro, that was fucking
yeah.
hilarious.
Hey,
Hold on, let me
Indio,
figure out.
Indio,
Let me figure
go
out how
ahead,
to-
Indio.
Oh man.
I think a couple of weeks ago, you mentioned that price was number one on clients' mind when we talked about that was the number one thing.
Mhm.
So my question is, what do you think number two is? Do you think
I'm gonna talk, dude. You're fucking talking. I'm gonna talk about that right now.
well, the reason I asked, I haven't seen you with a shadow or anything like that or anything. Now Orson's changing his look. Are we talking about appearance, bro? What's going on here? Are we talking about appearance, bro?
This mother.
Is number two appearance? Let's go. Come on.
Roll the
let's talk.
video.
Let's
Orson,
talk
run
this
the
shit.
video. Run the video. So we want to. This is a specific high-end video. We're gonna run it really, really quick, really fast, just to show you. This is expert junk guys. This is how I train all our people. We take it very, very serious. It's our new training videos on how to chase. Orson, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you're telling me to do it. I
Yeah,
thought you were
dude,
going to do it.
come on,
I thought you were
man.
gonna do it.
What the fuck are
You
you
guys
doing?
lost.
Share the screen and let's go. Get it going so I can start the subject really fast. Matt moved in. I didn't know Matt. I'll be honest with you. I thought Matt fucking lived outside like in a cabin or something. And this is the first fucking time I've seen. Look at Matt. Look, he looks like a fucking sniper, like someone that would drop a bomb in a U-Haul truck and drop it at the federal building in Oklahoma. I swear to God, dude. Look at Matt. And now he's inside. He's indoors. And I now know he's not a terrorist. Now I know he's not a terrorist. He was worrying me.
Don't hate on the food forest.
Hey, Orson, what are you doing? Send
I'm
me
really
the
bad
link.
at this.
Bro, he's lost.
I
He
can
can't
open the
find
link.
He can't find it.
I can open the fucking links or just send me
Yeah,
the
bro.
link.
Can you hear? I'll send you the link. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it.
Yeah, just put it in the chat. I can open it with the link. Jesus Christ.
He's
What is
lost.
wrong with this guy? Oh my God. You put it in the link. People are just going to grab the link. Let me see. Now, what are you doing? Oh, he can't even find the link. All right, here. Hold on one second, guys.
It's
Hold
because
on.
I'm on my laptop today. I don't have everything plugged in, so it's
All right, here
kind
we
of hard
go.
out here. Okay.
This is training 101 here. Here we go. This is something that we train in every class that we do for the
So like the
junkyard.
video real quick. Like the video.
Expert.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That's a little one. That's a little one. You can do it, bro. That's a little baby. Come on. You got this. You can do it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, you got him. You got him. You got him. You got him.
Stupid, dude. So stupid.
Golly, I still
I
feel
was
that.
good at it, bro. I am still laughing.
Bro, I need to check if I got a bruise.
It was so funny in person, but the video is just as good.
All right, that's
Dude,
a trade.
You know,
man.
it's kind of like
Excited.
father, like son, because Ricardo had a similar incident
Yeah, I
not
did
that
have
long
some.
ago.
All right, guys. So let's get into our subject, okay? And I made notes for this one because it happened to me this week, and I'll tell you exactly what happened. I did small videos about this. So I had a plumber come out, a sheetrock guy, and I had a electrician come out. And here's what happened, and I'm going to transition our business just because of it. I was telling Orson we need to transition the business, and Maddie had no idea, but we tested it out on Maddie the last 2 days. So the last 2 days, Maddie's been our guinea pig. Orson knew about it. I knew about it, but Maddie never knew about it. So let me tell you what happened. I got on Craigslist and I got on Google and I looked for an electrician. His name was Ryan, and Ryan talks really fast. He talks like this and he can't stop talking. And I swear to God, Ryan's kind of scary because he talks so fast, right? So Ryan came out. Remember, I had 4 guys. Ryan was the first guy, and he gave me an estimate of $2,300 for the electric. I said, when can you come out? He said, I'll come out tomorrow. Hired him. But I haven't heard anybody else. I didn't hear the other 3 guys. Didn't matter. I canceled on the other 3 guys. I called an electrician. I mean, a plumber. And a plumber came out, and he gave me an estimate of $14,000. He looked at it. He waved his hand around, all this shit that I need in the building, $14,000. I said, man, I can't, I can't pay that much. I had another guy. He came out immediately right after the plumber did. Another plumber came out, and he looked around. He said, okay, yeah, I can do this for $2,000. Hired him on the spot. Came right after the next guy with a reasonable rate. Dude, anything under $5,000, I was going to take it. This guy said $4,900. I was just going to pay it. Sheetrock guy came out. First guy named Ismael, Mexican guy, Ismael Lopez. He came out. One guy. He said $650. Hired him on the spot. He'll be out there tomorrow. He was out here today, which was yesterday. Here's the problem. Is that it's taken me 17 years to realize Indio was asking me earlier, is it pricing or is it convenience or free estimates? Another thing that me and Carson argued about for about an hour a couple of weeks ago, well, maybe a month ago, we talked about that. He said, it's got to be convenience. I'm going to tell you about what I'm talking about, okay? So for this, I've been delivering this valuable information to my customers. But I want to kind of break down the approach, right? And this is the approach to my competition. Offering the same day service with free estimates is so much lethal. It's a combination of 2 things with a reasonable price, and you will guaranteed get the job. Guaranteed. It is such a sucking of killing the competition that it works. And I know it works because I've been in the situation the last 3 days with these guys to spend $2,300 on electric, close to $10,000 on the plumbing that I declined. Now I'm spending $2,000 and spending $650 on sheetrock. High numbers, the same kind of numbers that we might see in junk removal when we do an estimate for a hoarder house. But what's the difference? Same day service, free estimates. When you combine both of those, Carson, free estimates and same day service, it's better than cheap pricing. Pricing is king. But I'm telling you, convenience is becoming king to me. And what I did the last 2 days to Maddie, and this is why I told Maddie to join the meeting today, I handed him all the same day jobs with free estimates. And he didn't realize he was going to do the jobs. He was going and he landed the job. So Maddie, I kind of want to explain to the group about what happened today. Let's just talk about today. You had a hot tub on the schedule with Orson. Is that correct?
Yep, that was the first one at 10 a.m. today.
Right. And then the secondary hot tub that I threw at you quick.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Yeah.
That was on my way to the first one.
Okay, he was on his way to the first one. Someone called for a hot tub removal, and I said, we can do it same day. Now, usually we do not do same day on hot tubs. Have I done them? Yes. But usually it's next day. And especially if there's one scheduled and you're doing one, we schedule it next day. Here's what I did. I wanted to test the theory out. If I can sell the hot tub to the person. I'm going to offer same day and see if they take it. Lady calls me. She says, yes, do you offer the hot tub removal? I say, yes, ma'am. It's same day service.
Sounded
It's
like
300. We can be there today. She goes, okay, then no problem. Maddie's off. Orson got the text. Maddie got the text. They're doing a hot tub. They did 2 hot tubs today. Orson left. He went to go do something in Rowlett, right, Orson?
Yeah, I did a chair in Rowlett.
Rowlett. Okay. But Maddie was in Frisco. And let me tell you what happened. I received 3 phone calls. All 3 of them were not for today, but I forced them on the customer. I said, Maddie, who works in Junk Guys Frisco, sir, can come by and give you a free estimate on the fencing. Do you mind? He's like, oh, sure, I guess. Maddie went over there. Maddie, how much did you close that one for?
Which one was this?
The fencing?
Which one was the fencing? I did a garage clean out. I had a bunch of stuff in it. There was a ton.
What was it then, Maddie? What was today?
It was a cabinet upstairs, and then a bunch of stuff in the garage, like mirrors. It was random scattered trash.
So one of them wasn't a fence?
No, I didn't do a fence.
Which was the construction one? That's the fence one.
I didn't have a construction one. I didn't get that one, buddy.
Fuck me. Okay.
We're just letting that one loose. We're just letting that one loose, huh?
I don't know where it went then. Fuck, I don't know what happened to it. Okay.
Gotta be calling later.
All those jobs were 3 jobs. There were 3 jobs. All of them were sent as same-day service free estimates. None of them were booked. They just called me that day, and I said, well, we offer free service, free estimates, same-day service if you like the job. Well, let me have the free estimate. Maddie's gone. Maddie was at home, something with his mom and with his baby. I said, Maddie, get your ass over there. Do it. He's like, all right, Dad. Boom. Goes off. You made how much more extra? 250, 150, and something else. What else did you do? You had 5 fucking jobs today.
Yeah. I did so first one was 175 because I split it with Orson. And then I hit the 300 on the hot tub. And then I did the 250 at the garage clean out at that guy's house. He had some stuff upstairs, like 3 things, and then a bunch of stuff in this garage. I just charged him $250. He was cool about it. And then after that, I went to the storage, and then we had another one on the treadmill that bailed. They didn't want the treadmill done upstairs.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. It was a treadmill upstairs. I gave him a price, and I guess he didn't want it, so I said, okay, bye. And he took off. I gave him 75, like a regular price on the treadmill, and he didn't want to take it.
So out of the 3 jobs,
nailed 2 of them done in the same day.
Okay, 2 of them. Okay, that's what happened then. Now I know. Okay,
and that was 375 within an hour and a half.
They were not scheduled for today, but I forced them on the customer because we are going to transition. And I talked to Orson for about an hour about this, about how do we do the transition. We are known as refrigerator removal Junk Guys. Fridge, $45. That's what we're known for. I mean, fucking everybody knows us for that. City of fucking Little Elm, City of Plano, the City of fucking Arlington. When you call the city and you ask them, can y'all the city pick up? No, we got these guys, and they send us the jobs. They know us for that. But now I want to transition that over to free estimates and same day service with a reasonable price. Indio with a reasonable price. I'm going to tell you why. Because of what happened to me with the plumber and what happened with me with the sheetrock guy. You know, maybe they weren't going to be the cheapest guys. And I'll tell you something. I had another plumber that I sent pictures to. And right after the plumber gave me the estimate for $2,000, he said he could do it for $1,500. What did he say, Orson? Remember? Did I show you that?
Yeah, it was like the high 1,000. I think like 1,800, 17, something. He could do it cheaper. It was cheaper.
It was cheaper. But I said, it's all right. This motherfucker came out. He was there. Same day service. I mean, price, was firm with it, looked professional, but it wasn't the best price ever. And that's what we did. Okay, so here's my question to y'all. Speed kills, procrastination. Okay? Why? What can happen when you schedule something out? Anybody?
Go with somebody else.
Exactly. Come on, somebody else, something else, another excuse. Josh.
You give them too much time to think about it, and they find somebody else.
Procrastination. Somebody else. Come on. What can happen to this customer? It's Monday. You put them for Wednesday. What can happen? Come on.
Do it themselves.
What? What, Ed?
Do it themselves.
Exactly. Come on, somebody else.
But unexpected expense where junk removal is lower on the list.
That's the big one. That's a big one.
Unexpected expense.
Unexpected expense. Oh, I didn't know, but my husband bought a Lexus. Oh, I didn't know. We didn't expect this to happen because we spent money. Unexpected expense. But we eliminated it. We eliminated, okay? By speed kills. Fuck the procrastination. Imagine a customer staring at a mountain of unwanted junk, right? And they're motivated, but traditionally companies that often are waiting for an estimate, and they schedule a removal date. This creates window for doubt to creep in with all those excuses. All the excuses y'all just said, you know? The free on-site estimate and same-day service, you eliminate everything. There's no excuses. There's no, Ed, they can do it themselves. You killed that. There's no unwanted expenses. You know? That's all gone. It's all gone. Go ahead, Robert.
I think also that if you're hypothetically scheduled out for 4 days and they've got you on the phone, as soon as you hang up, they're going to call the next number on the list. They don't give a crap. Okay, yeah, we're scheduled out next week. If Chuck can get me in 2 days from now, okay, see ya. I don't care if it's an extra $5, $10 more. He's going to get me 5 days quicker. And it's worth it to not see this pile of crap anymore.
Right.
But
okay. So I told you Ishmael came out, the sheetrock guy. I'm going to tell you what this motherfucker did. He got me. He put an illusion in my head. Get this. My second thing is he built trust before his truck arrived. Wait. Okay, I want to repeat that. He built trust before the truck arrives. What does that mean? Anybody?
I mean, if you're on the phone with someone and you get along with them really good, you kind of become like friends, even though it's like 30 seconds, and you feel like, I want that guy. He's cool.
Okay, there's one. There it goes.
He built rapport with you, bro.
What did you just say? Who said that?
That's me, Indio. He built rapport.
Indio. He built rapport with me. Get this. Ishmael's wife, Rebecca, she died a year and a half ago. She got cancer, pancreatic cancer. How do I know that? Because I told him my dad died 8 years ago of throat cancer. He built rapport with me when the homeboy came out. He got to see firsthand the damage of sheetrock that me and Orson and Maddie bullshitted around and did some bullshit on. The transparency is such a massive advantage. The honesty. We're fostering this trust before they even haul the first item. We're BFs. We're BFs, man. Why? Because he actually fucking showed up for a free estimate. By the way, I want to mention this. The other plumbers, one was charging me $99 just to, I'm going to say one of the sheetrock guys was charging me $99 just to come out and see it. Now, let's go to the plumbers. I had a fee of $199 for one of the plumbers and a $225 fee for the other plumber. I didn't pay it. I told them not to come out. They're eliminated. Right off the fucking bat, you're eliminated. Has anybody ever charged for a service fee to go to a property? Or Carson? Anybody? Don't ever fucking do that. Don't ever do that. Because that day, I'm going to tell you why. $99, a service fee to come out. I had $9,000 in my bag that day. I'm so fucking cheap, I still didn't want to pay the $99. Just kind of think about that, man. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Brandon, go ahead.
So you're like the guy with the water heater in the attic?
Oh, just like that guy. Yep. We pushed that job. Robert, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hand raise. Sorry about that. Nothing. My bad.
Okay, so here's another one. Okay, the while you were here factor. And I wrote this shit down, guys. I wrote this shit down because I started studying. Every time one of these guys came by, I started studying them. It wasn't about, I was thinking, shit, I got some new content for my guys on Tuesday night. You know, this is what we're going to talk about. Okay. The while you were here factor. When he showed up, he noticed something. What is that, guys? What is it? Anybody? So Ismael showed up because he was there. The wow. While I'm here, I notice what? What do you notice?
Your
Your haircut.
God damn it. Not my haircut, man. Fucking Robert. Fucking Robert.
Your business.
No. Think about it. Okay. Let me tell you what this is. What did you say?
He noticed opportunities.
Exactly.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of work you've done inside that building. A lot of work.
Exactly.
Yep.
And he took advantage of it. Let me tell you what this dude did. He walks in, and Ishmael was a really honest guy, by the way. Mr. Ishmael Lopez, Mr. Lopez, I call him, because we're BFs now. And he walks in, he goes, "Oh, you're going to need a 2x4 there." Yeah, because I can't put sheetrock up there. I had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. Oh, yeah. I was going to put one there. He goes, I'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. I won't charge you for that. I love my boy now. He's not going to charge me for it. Why? Because he had a fucking price in his head already of $650. He already did. Oh, Ishmael also notices that plumbing right there, even though he's not doing the plumbing, has to be cut back, and he can't put sheetrock there. So guess what he's going to do? He's going to cut the piece of sheetrock for me and not cover the wall. Isn't that so sweet of him? Bro, he was seducing me into the cell. That's all he was doing. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So that piece, there was a pipe coming out. He wasn't going to cover it when he does the whole wall. He was just going to cut it for me. So when the plumber comes in and takes it, I don't have to unscrew the piece of sheetrock, but he was going to cut it for me. He goes, "Oh, I'll cut it for you too." He saw an opportunity, guys. The while you were here factor. It was a killer. I mean, it was an absolutely killer, man. He knew exactly what buttons to push me. And, you know, of course, he's my best friend because, you know.
He buttered your roll, bro.
Yeah, he buttered
your roll.
He buttered me, bro. He buttered me. Orson, go ahead.
Does this change like your opinion at all about giving in-person estimates? Because I feel like for a client, like I could sell them on this in person, but like if they just text me a picture or something and I give them a price over the phone, I feel like it would be a lot harder to sell them with like your personality.
You know, it is such a huge advantage when you show up first, Orson, that doing these, and you know, it was tested on Maddie. It was tested on Maddie for the last 2 days. And he didn't even know what he was fucking doing. He just saw his phone. "Hey, Maddie, go do this. Hey, Maddie, go do." All same day service. I wanted to see if he can actually execute the jobs first, if I kept on throwing him jobs. But they were all same day service. And they didn't even want them same day service. But we were knocking them out like this. Same day, free estimates. And I mean, my phone was ringing. Maddie was doing the jobs. Maddie's the one that was making the money. I wasn't making them, but I was testing out the theory, and I couldn't wait until I got one, but I just didn't come through for me. So Maddie ended up doing them. The hot tub was one of the factors. It was booked. It was supposed to be booked for like Thursday, the next few days. I said, "No, we can do it today. Don't worry about it. Same day." Oh, okay. I did not want to give this lady fucking time to change her mind. Indio, go ahead.
Yeah, so I just want to say a quick story about today. So I had finished this one job this morning on my way back from Sarasota to Tampa. And lady called me up. I don't even know where she got my information from. She says, "Hey, listen, we just moved. We're in the middle of selling a house. We're in Arkansas," I think she says it. So, you know, normally calls like that, I don't really trust them too much. But, you know, she sounded like she was an older woman. I said, "Okay." So where you're at, where you're located? Well, I'm in Riverview. Okay, cool. Let me give me somebody the address. I'll go over there right now. I told her I'll be there by 1. Oh, that's fantastic. Anyway, long story short, she gave me a review, and I didn't even know. She says, "Thank you so much for the excellent response time. For me, it was sitting for 6 days and no response from others. Thank you, Indio. You're the best." So I didn't even know that she was waiting around that long. Had no idea.
Wow, good job.
Yeah.
You know, Matt, this is good for you, Matt. This is good for Frederick. You'll have a newer business. I mean, Frederick, you've been around a little, but Clinton has it. Matt, Orson, this is great for y'all. This is an advantage. Oh, by the way, it only took me 17 years to realize, by the way, and I'm just throwing it at y'all right now. But offering this fucking service is better than offering the 2 services, free estimates, same day service, is better than pricing. I will admit it. And me and Carson, we got a big old argument about it, but it is better
than pricing. Okay.
Yeah, it is better than pricing. If you give a reasonable price, you'll win. If you give something like a $12,500 fucking price that plumber gave me, you're fucked. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. I'm just not gonna do it. Robert, what do you want to say?
I've last 3 cleanouts I've done, like whole house cleanouts. Every time I've offered to do the carpet, and they're like, "Yes, do it, get it out of here." I charge $1 a square foot, and I'll pull out an extra $200-300 easy in a couple hours. And then a lot of times after that, there's usually urine on the floor, and I'll come back in the next day, and I'll put down that Kilz, a KILZ, and I'll pull out another $200-400 out of it. And it's just because they need the carpet torn out anyways a lot of times. And it's just one more way, guys. You're right there. The lead don't cost you anything, and the work's not that hard. So just one more thing, you can make some money while you're already there, man.
Well, that's the while you're here factor. That's what you're saying. That's the while you're here factor. He's just pushing the job. Okay. So let's talk about the 4th one, because I wrote these things down. So I want to get to the 4th one. Okay. Standing out from the local pack. Standing out from Frederick. Standing out from Clinton, standing out from Brandon. Okay. What am I doing? Well, many customers offer free estimates, but how many can actually handle the job the same fucking day? I'm throwing 2 for the same thing. I'm doing the free estimates and the same day service. And it's my time to shine by highlighting this unique advantage in my marketing during the estimate. I'm going to be the go-to guy for my customers. They need immediate solutions. Overall, convenience is king. And I will admit it, Carson, convenience is king. By offering free estimates and then the same day service, I'm not just removing junk, I'm removing the hassle factor completely. It's a value, it's a proposition that no local competitor can easily match. And I'm going to give you a fact. And trust me, I know that Frederick, you've done same day service for free estimates. I'm not an idiot. Clinton, you've done the same thing. Orson, you've done it. Brandon, y'all have done it. I'm not an idiot for that. But when it's all you do, what we're going to start doing, it's such a huge advantage to the competitors. Okay. Having such a huge network, working with Brandon, working with Orson, and especially working with Maddie. Maddie covers all the Frisco, covers Aubrey, covers Salina, Prosper, that whole area. Whenever there's a call, and I'm in Dallas and I'm in Fort Worth, and I got Orson going to fucking pick up a fridge in Arlington and Irving. We're already covered. I pick up the phone. I call Junk Guys Frisco, and he's busy. Guess who I call? Brandon. Fuck. I'll call Clinton if he's in McKinney. I have that network of people that I can work with and still offer the same day service and the free estimates at the same time. So you have to build that part up. I already have it. And it's such a huge advantage. I mean, Frederick, I've given you jobs. Clinton, Brandon, I've given y'all jobs. I'll give everybody those jobs. But now I'm going to use them for my advantage too. Even though you make the money, it's the brand. I think what it is for me, I look at Junk Guys DFW as the brand to grow the brand and grow the service faster. If y'all understand that. Y'all understand? Okay, Indio, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I must have hit that by mistake. My apologies.
Okay. Ed?
Ricardo, you answered my question when you said that you have a network of guys that you can share this work with. You know, because I was going to ask. I said, what we take appointments, and a lot of times it's same day service, but you know, we'll take appointments. But with a network, that makes a lot of sense. No, you answered it.
Yeah, definitely. No, well, I mean, Ed, I mean, I started posting these videos 12 years ago on YouTube, and then I got friends, I got people to know me, and gently this network's building. Next thing you know, I had a fucking full network. You see what I'm saying? Brandon, been in my place, Clinton fixed my fence. Fred and me hung out, you know what I mean? Fred helped me with 3 hot tubs in one day, you know what I mean? Maddie's my son, you know what I'm saying? So there's a network already of friendship, a network of helping people out, a network of putting money in people's pocket. I think, hell, the first time I ever worked with Brandon, we did like 8 or 9 jobs in one day. Brandon's like, fuck, this motherfucker makes money. And he gave me 4 of the jobs. So we're kind of like intertwined now as friends. So I have that network. Here's the network. Here's the network. You know what I mean? So, but you got to build the network. And that's the only, and I put it at the bottom of the list because I knew the other 3 were accomplished, that we could all do the other 3, but the 4th one is going to be the hardest one for most people. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Carson.
So if convenience is king, wouldn't you say that showing up to a job site uniformed with a wrap truck and a clipboard is convenient for the customer?
I would say, you know, it's how you look at it, Carson. You know, here's one thing. It happens to do a lot with my race and Carson's race and how Carson is raised. Carson is a straight shooter. I'm more of a hustler. I like driving around with the fucking truck so nobody can know me from fucking YouTube and know that I'm Ricardo, so people honk at me and fucking run me off the road and shit like that, right? Orson, you've seen it happen, you know?
Yeah, bro, you bought a fucking Cybertruck.
Just stuff like that, you know what I mean? And Carson is more like, he's a white person. He likes doing shit the white way. The right way is the right way. He comes up, he's got a nice haircut, he's a white boy, shows up with this logo. It's the, you know, it just depends on how you want to present yourself. I show up, shit, me and Orson already finished 3 fucking hot tubs and I'm going to remove a fridge. I'm fucking black in fucking suit. I got grease on me. I got fucking fiberglass all my hands and stuff. And the side of my shirt says fucking Junk Guys on it. You know what I'm saying? It just says Junk Guys on it. I think just showing up is just as equivalent. And I did want to say that having a reasonable price makes a big difference. Having a reasonable price makes a big difference. And you can be the highest one. I mean, you're not going to price a hot tub at $1,000 fucking dollars, but you're at $500 and you show up the same day and build that repertoire that Ishmael seduced me with. I might get the job. I mean, we're charging $300 for a hot tub right now. Go ahead, Orson.
Yeah, so like for your warehouse, if say a plumber showed up looking super nice, super well dressed, clipboard, stuff like that, give you a $500 price. And then a guy came, sweaty. Obviously, he was working earlier. He also gave you the same $500. Which one do you think you would go with?
Okay, that's a great question. Now, is one of them Ishmael?
They're both. Ismail is, well, no. I guess in this scenario, they would both be the exact same. They would have the same personality.
Which one talked to me about their dead wife? Which one?
They talk to you the exact same way, both of them. Would that make any kind of difference?
Yes, I think it makes a huge difference because
no. The way, like, no. I mean, if literally it was that both of them were awesome, both of them talked compassionate to you, both of them were awesome. Just one was dressed really nice, and one obviously looked like he was working earlier that day. I'll answer. Say for me, I would probably pick the guy who looked like he was working earlier because I'm like, all right, this guy knows how to work. But I wanted to get your opinion because you were in that situation earlier.
It's a 50-50. You know, one thing is, and I don't want to seem racist to y'all, but I would probably go with the Mexican guy before I go with the white guy, because fucking Mexicans are always working on something. You know what I'm saying? They're always on the fucking side of the road holding these fucking signs and stuff like that. You know, I just would think that they're better workers. You know, and I'd probably hire him. You know, and
Say they were
that's
both white. Like race had nothing to do with
like
it.
it's
One was
50-50,
clean,
brother.
one was dirty, bro. So
50-50.
in that case, they're kind of saying that appearance doesn't really matter.
Yeah, probably so. Probably is that so. Ed, go ahead.
You know, I think branding does matter, and I'm gonna just give you a quick example. We're the two bald guys. When Fred and I walk in there, my name is Ed, his name is Fred, and they ask us, people are just like, "Holy shit, you guys are two bald guys for real." You know, no different than Junk Guys. You see that brand, you see it everywhere. You know exactly who they are, and we're getting that reputation, two bald guys, and it's easy to remember. You know, both of us are bald. You know, I'm hoping that someday, you know, we'll be able to get somebody to help us out. But branding does mean something, and we're in uniform. We're clean all the time. We get dirty, obviously, but you know, I think branding does matter. You know, shiny trucks, clean trucks. You know, branded. You know, I think that matters.
Rick?
I'd like to share something with you that, if you can just indulge me for a moment, about this goes along with relationship and trust that we talked about at the beginning of the meeting. All right. So my wife and I used to, from one of our flippers that we flip for now, we started with him at one time. We used to buy house. We were what was called buyers for him. We'd go out. He'd say, "Hey, we got somebody who wants to look into buying their house, selling their house cash." We go out and make an offer on the house. Did pretty well. It was really good. But we did some training for sales training or buying training. And there's a thing with this whole thing. And this kind of goes off what you were talking about. Orson was saying, what if two people came, or you're in competition with another bid? And this has to do with this relationship of trust. And it actually works. It worked for us. And he asked the person, well, let me ask you this. What if, you know, I don't know, Junk Guys comes out and they give you a bid of $300, and we give you a bid of $300? How are you going to decide who you want to go with? And most of the time you're going to hear him say, well, I guess I'll go with the person I feel more comfortable with or I trust. And you say, well, what if the person you trust is $50 more than the other guy? What do you do then? And most of the time they'll say, well, I guess I'll stick with the guy I trust. So you can actually work that to your advantage, because people want to care more about trust than in cases than money. So if you got someone who trusts you, they're going to work with that and say, well, and then you bring out, well, how do you feel about us? Do you trust us? And you know, you're playing right into that. So there's things you can do on and if anybody's ever taken sales training, that's a big part of it, is finding out what they really care about and then going from there. If you have the time to talk about it over the phone, it's more difficult. This is really easier in person if you're doing that quote.
Good job, Rick. Fuck. That kind of, I want to talk about that in a second. Brandon, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to talk about networking. That was the last topic that was brought up. A lot of good points that were brought up. But I got a call from a contractor last Friday, and I've got a pile of construction debris that's at this house in its driveway, and it's covering the storm drain, and the owner's worried about, because there's rainstorms coming in. Well, you know, the rainstorms didn't actually happen, but
No, it didn't.
yeah, but it was like a huge concern. And so I went there on Saturday, and I was like, this would take me 5 days to complete. Where's my network? Where's my help? And you know who I called and who came through on Sunday? Jose with DTX Junkaholics.
There you go. That's our boy.
They got there at 10. I got there at 11, and they already had their trailer loaded with all the bags of tile and concrete, and they even helped me. Oh yeah, the Makina was in full effect, bro.
Yeah, fucking
Oh, he's a monster.
Golly, dude, he doesn't stop. Like
I got there, and their truck was loaded, and then Jose was like, "Hey, since we're here, let's load your truck. And I was like, I'll give you an extra 150 to load my truck. And I paid him 800, and it was a $2,000 job.
That's awesome.
Some that would taken me 5 days
See that?
done in 2 days, and the contractor was just unbelievably blown away.
And I'm going to tell you something about that network.
And that's a competitor, bro.
Yeah, that's a competitor. Jose is my friend. Jose is my friend. He's not Orson's friend and Brandon's friend, Clinton's friend. He's my friend. And you know what? We all network together. Now he works with Brandon. He's worked with Orson. He worked with Clint. I mean, fuck, we all know each other. We're like, yo, what's up? And we cuss at each other. We're all like, what's up, bitch? And, you know, and I'll tell you something. When Jose shows up with the Machina, which is the machine in English, it's over. The job's going to get done. This boy can work. He can work. Look at us. We're all like, yeah, this motherfucker's a hard-ass worker. Okay, go ahead, Carson.
I just want to play off of what Orson was saying. When it comes to Ricardo's opinion from the customer perspective, he's not the ideal customer. The ideal customer is someone willing to pay top-tier pricing. So I'm not looking to, whenever I'm competing with a uniform and a clipboard, I'm not competing for like a low, you know, a hustler. Like Ricardo's trying to get the best price in the market. That's the type of person Ricardo is as a customer. He's not the junk removal customer. Ricardo will never pay for junk removal for his personal life. He won't pay for a lot of things for his personal life. And that's not the customer that junk removal was made for.
Okay. Indio? Indio left.
Yep. So two guys. So two comments. Two guys came with the same price. All right, same butter rolls. You know, whatever. Wouldn't you pick the guy who came first? That's what I'm thinking. The guy who shows up first, right? I mean, they're both giving you the same rapport, right? Wouldn't you go with the guy who came first? Because it's the same price, right? Doesn't that count for something?
You know, Rick, I think Rick said a good comment. And I'm thinking about the first time I met Orson, and I'm thinking about Rick, what he said. Who do you build trust with?
Mm-hmm.
And then something that Orson told me when we first started working, he said, he looks over to me, and we just finished 5 or 6 jobs, and he goes, damn, you talk to the customers like that. And I said, he goes, you say whatever you want with them, bro. They like you. They know who you are. And I said, and now it goes back to Rick. I built trust with them, Rick. Why? They saw me on YouTube already. Rick, when I got in their house, we were shooting the shit already. By the time I got in the house, I was already shooting the shit. And Orson said to me, I remember we were driving his truck. We were in his truck, and he goes, do you know that person? I'm like, no. He goes, damn, have you never been to their house? And I'm like, no. He goes, you talk to them like they're your fucking cousin, bro. Like they're your brother. And it's, Rick, what you said, and I think you laid it out perfect. It's that trust that I have built with them when I go in there. It's my attitude. It's how I carried myself. I'm going to tell you guys, it is, I mean, look at Maddie. And I told Maddie to sit in this video this morning. I said, you got to be in this. We're going to talk about you this morning. He was fed in the 2 days about, 4 jobs today, the hot tub and the other 3 jobs. One didn't pan out. All same days. And then yesterday he did another 4 jobs for me. I mean, they're his, but all same day service. And I tested it out for the last 2 weeks. And then now this is a conversation that me and Orson will have tomorrow probably about this. Orson, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's very true. Like being charismatic, you know, being able to have that personality is going to win you a lot of the jobs. One thing I've been noticing a lot though, and this is kind of what Carson was saying, you know, Ricardo, you're not the ideal junk removal customer. There's no way you're not, right?
Right.
Junk removal is definitely a convenience. It's a luxury service, 100%. But I think, you know, also we're in a state where the economy is not doing too well. And I feel like slowly but surely people are going to have to start picking which convenient services to use, which ones not to use. However, we're also a required service for a lot of people Because if you don't have a truck, how the hell are you going to clean out your garage? You got to hire somebody one way or another. Me and Ricardo did a job the other day for a lady in this extremely nice neighborhood. Very, very nice neighborhood. She was dressed up in all designer clothes. She was telling us how her son just bought some $20,000 car from Japan. She was the ideal customer. I feel like we won her. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
We won her over with the charisma right away, right away. But as soon as we were going to start working, she mentioned it doesn't financially make sense for her to use us.
So the job
Because-
really fast, Orson. The job
Yeah.
was only going to be $100 now.
Yes.
It was gonna be
It went from
200.
300. It started at 300.
Right.
And then it went down to 100.
$100.
And first, she thought that she rented a dumpster. And so we showed up ready to remove the stuff for her. And she was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And she was basically like, all right, you guys can go. So I started talking to her and I convinced her a little bit, hey, why don't we just take the big stuff? And she agreed for $100. And then she was going to get a dumpster for 300. Then Ricardo came in with even more charisma. Now we got her at 200. And then as soon as we were going to start, she told us, hold on, no way. You know, she thought about it. She was like, the price is too much. This lady had a $3,000 bracelet on.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, the Hermes bracelet she had. But at the end of the day, if you're priced too high, these people, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, the price really didn't matter. But I feel like we're in a stage in the economy where even people who do have a lot of money, they're thinking about the future and they're like, we got a budget. So I feel like as good of a salesperson you are, as convenient you are, the price is always gonna play a factor in it.
Definitely.
You know,
especially now.
if you're a multi-millionaire and some guy shows up with the quote of $5,000, he can do it right now. Let's go. But you know that the job's only worth like $1,000. They're gonna think about it, and I feel like that does matter, especially nowadays in this economy.
Yeah, you know, I want to get back to what Orson was saying really, really quick. She canceled us. She said, "No, I don't want to do it." Is Honario sleeping? Okay. And she said, "Oh, you know what, guys? Now that I think about it, I'm only going to do 100. I'm going to spend $300 on the dumpster." And I said, "Okay, no problem. Let's just do $100." And I waited. My sales technique in my mind started waiting. I said, "Okay, not yet, Ricardo. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet." And then we started moving the fridge. I said, "Ma'am, it's hot out here today. You know what? $300. Let me just clean out the whole garage. You'll be happy." She goes, "Fine." I let the sun set in. I let the heat from the sun set in. I kind of smoldered it. And after we left, I told her, "Did you see what I did?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "I stalled out the sell before I hit her with the 300. Anyway, we ended up getting 300. And, oh, shit. Dutch Bros. She bought us a Dutch Bro gift card, a coffee gift card. Yeah, we loved it too, man. We didn't get to use it. Okay, Indio, you'll do the last one of the night. Indio, it better be a good one. Let's go, Indio.
Yeah, so just a quick comment. I was trying to do the second comment, but so because of your event in Texas, I've never been to Texas. Because of the event, I've been able to build a trust with Honario. So I went away. I was in New York for 3 weeks. Whatever jobs came my way, you know, I told him if he could take it because I trust him. I trust everything he does, and vice versa. He went away. So because of the event and me meeting him and meeting people there, but I'm glad that he's in Tampa. So I mean, he could vouch for that if he wants. So I'm grateful for that. So that we go about networking.
Wow. Son of a bitch. See that? That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's the blueprint right there. Blueprint. Ricardo's blueprint.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. You know, it's only possible because of y'all, too, because y'all take the fucking jobs that I throw to y'all. And sometimes I've screamed at Brandon before, "Fucking Brandon, just take it. Just take I can't. I got 8 jobs. Fucking take it, Brandon." And he's like, "All right, I'll take it." I've gotten arguments with Orson, Maddie. I've gotten arguments with Clint. I've gotten almost arguments with all the people that we work with to do these fucking jobs, but we get them done. Hopefully, this free estimates and this same day service connects with some of y'all. I think this was a great meeting. I couldn't wait to tell y'all. I made fucking notes about it, put it that way. And hopefully it connects with y'all. And Matt, you can implement something like this, because this is y'all are thinking, oh, we already do this. No, we're talking about like this is all we're gonna do. I'm not even going to schedule shit out 3 days or 5 days out. I want to do same day next. So in the next few weeks, I'll be changing out all the websites. And when you open the page, it's going to say same day, free estimates, same day, free estimates, same day. So I'm going to change the whole thing on my websites and all 17 fucking websites that I have to make it and pressure the customer to do it. That's what I'm planning to do. Because, man, there's too much money. There is too much money there. There's just too much money. And it happened to me to spend that much money on the sheetrock guy and the plumbers and all that stuff for me to notice it. It only took me 17 years to realize that, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let's meet up here tomorrow, next Tuesday night at 9 p.m. And who the hell is War Inc. Fitness? Who's War Inc. Fitness? Who is this person? War Inc. I want to know who this person is. Do y'all see him? Why am I seeing him? Y'all don't see War Inc. It was right next to Junk Guys Frisco. War Inc. In between. I don't know what y'all are looking at. Y'all can't see War Inc. Fitness? Who are you?
I don't know how to work this thing, bro. I'm just figuring it out. I'm the junk man, California.
Oh, okay, brother. Okay. I didn't know where you were. Okay, I was like, who the fuck? I thought you infiltrated our meeting. I was like, hold
no,
on.
man. I was looking for the micro quick. I'm like, oh, they're gonna kick me out.
Well, welcome to the meeting. All right, guys. We'll see y'all all. Have a good night. See y'all next Tuesday, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right, man. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good day.
Night, everybody.